that chic be the theme of every glassy magazine? Well, that's a thing, but I'm not worried, 'cause I could be your first real kiss, so here I am.
Well, it's time to go tripping with better. Rhiannon spoke with our travel expert, Gabe Saglie from Travelzoo.com about some haunting locations.
Halloween is just around the corner, and we've got some spooky ideas for the entire family this year. We welcome Gabe Saglie with Travelzoo, an online guide to the world's best travel deals. Hi, Gabe.
Hello, good to be with you.
Yeah, it's great to have you. Now, the first thing you say is amusement parks really get into that Halloween spirit this time of year.
Yes, across the country they can be small, they can be medium, they can be the mega theme parks we all know and love. But for the most part, all of them put on a Halloween-themed couple of weeks before the 31st of October. The only trick with these Halloween parks is making sure that they're age appropriate. For example, Universal Orlando has their Halloween Horror Nights. Not recommended for little kids. Very spooky, but that's definitely sort of a grown-up kind of a thing, maybe early teenager kind of an event. On the other side of the spectrum, Walt Disney World has their Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween, and as the name might imply, that is definitely sort of a family-friendly event. You've got the Disney characters doing their Halloween parade, trick-or-treating throughout the park. So make sure, if you're going to a theme park, that it is age-appropriate, and then it's fun for the whole family.
And just quickly, you said also check your local and regional theme parks as well if you don't want to spend so much money. That's always a great
Indeed.
tip.
Certainly the big mega parks are going to be doing a lot of promotion for their Halloween events, but really all these little regional theme parks that maybe just a couple of minutes down the road, they're all doing these sort of Halloween themed events for about 3 weeks leading up to Halloween, in some cases up to a week after the Halloween holiday.
Okay, you also say stay at a haunted hotel. Are there really such a thing?
Well, you know, there are hundreds of hotels. In some cases, these are just stories that guests put out there and they spread quickly thanks to the internet. In some cases, hotels themselves will sort of market themselves as spooky places to stay. Most of them are open year-round. Rates tend to go up a little bit during the Halloween season, but these are places where if you want to get a little bit of a scary thrill, maybe a place you might consider staying, like the Stanley Hotel in Estes, Colorado. This is where Stephen King stayed and wrote The Shining. This is where The Shining was filmed.
Ooh.
And there are a couple of rooms that supposedly have some haunted reality to it. There's also the Queen Mary Hotel in Long Beach, California, the famous ship that is now a hotel. Of course, they do these haunted tours throughout the year, but people have said they hear the hauntings and screamings and shacklings in the machine rooms down below. And the Queen Mary there in Long Beach, California.
Very scary, I guess, if you like that kind of thing. You also say visit a classic Halloween haunt. What does that mean exactly?
Yes, the haunts. These are old buildings that are transformed into haunted houses, or empty fields that are transformed into cemeteries or mazes during the Halloween season. There are some major ones across the country from coast to coast, and a lot of them will actually draw regional crowds. People will drive several hours to go experience these haunts. There's a place called Scream World in Houston that started back in 2000 and draws thousands of people. It is 3 haunted houses, an outdoor maze, and an outdoor cemetery, and for one price people sort of get to experience all of them. They're in LA, they're in New York, they're in throughout the Midwest. So really these are major haunts, as they're called, and they'll draw people willing to drive several hours to get to get scared.
All right, thank you so much, Gabe, for that today, if you like that sort of thing.